Thank you for tuning in to another edition of AARP Foundation Experience Corps in your community. My name is Owen, and I am the volunteer recruiter for the AARP Foundation Experience Corps program. This is where we recruit those that are 50 and over to be tutors and mentors for kindergartners, first graders, second graders, and third graders in the Chicago Public Schools. I'd like for a little while to share some information with you about the AARP family. AARP is a huge enterprise. AARP is a social change organization with a membership. AARP is for folks over 50 who want more out of life. Now, the AARP Foundation, our mission is to serve vulnerable people 50 and over by creating and advancing effective solutions to help them secure the essentials. 50 is the beginning of a whole nother life. We've raised families, we've had successful careers, and we're ready to complete the challenge. The first 50 years were given to us. The second 50 years, well, we know how to sleep, we know how to eat, we know that stress will kill us, and we know how to say no with a smile. The foundation's focus is tackling senior poverty by sparking bold, innovative solutions that help vulnerable older adults become economic opportunity and social connectiveness, fostering resilience, strengthening communities, and restoring hope. The foundation is looking to serve you in the community. You have a voice, and no one spends as much time, money, and resources in identifying products and services that benefit folks over 50 than the AARP. We're going to discuss a few of the programs of the foundation and AARP. The Experience Corps program, which is my program, this is where third graders who can't read at grade level are 4 times likely not to graduate from high school. The AARP Foundation Experience Corps is an intergenerational volunteer-based tutoring program that is proven to help children who aren't reading at grade level become great readers by the end of third grade. Research says that the third grade reading scores are the best indication of how well our scholars are going to do in school and whether or not they graduate from grammar school and go on to high school. We inspire and empower older adults, 50 and over, to serve in their community by disrupting the cycle of poverty by making lasting differences in the lives of America's most vulnerable children. When our children start schools, a lot of them start with a 30,000 word deficit. So they're behind the 8 ball. What our Experience Corps volunteers do is provide the emotional and mental support in encouraging and guiding these young scholars to become better readers. AARP Foundation Corps nearly has 2,000 highly trained volunteers working in more than 25 cities throughout the United States, servicing over 30,000 students every year in high-need elementary schools. Here in Chicago, we're in 30 schools. We touch roughly 15, 16, 1,700 students, and this year, we need your help in guiding these young scholars to be the best version of themselves, in guiding the next generation of readers. The more you read, the more you lead. The more you lead, the more you read. Readers are leaders, and leaders are readers. And I'm going to ask you, how are you spending your time? Are you spending your time encouraging and motivating those around you to be the best version of themselves? We here at the Foundation encourage you to come spend your time with us, to encourage some of our young scholars who are missing out on that family or that grandparent type of relationship. By you spending your time with them, 2 hours a day, 2 days a week, in guiding the next generation of readers. As we approach tax season, it's tax time. The AARP Foundation Tax Aid Program offers free tax preparation help to anyone if you're 50 and older and can't afford tax preparation services. We will made especially for you. We understand that your retirement and other life challenges may mean your taxes are a little more complicated now. With the help of our team of IRS certified volunteers, we make it easy for you. The AARP Foundation Tax Aid has more than 5,000 locations in neighborhoods, libraries, banks, and community centers across the city. There are no fees, there are no sales pitch for other services, and AARP membership is not required. If you have any questions, you can reach us at taxaid@aarp.org, or you can call us at 888-687-2277. Now, as the tax code changes and as our lives become more complicated, we are here to serve you in the community. We also are recruiting folks to be tax volunteers. To become a volunteer, we need the help of people like you. The AARP Foundation Tax Aid offers free tax filing help to those who need it most. We're looking for compassionate and friendly individuals to be volunteers. You'll receive the training and continuing support in a welcoming environment. And as a current volunteer, you can tell us what you learn, and you'll learn new skills. But also, you're going to get a great feeling from helping someone else. Our tax volunteers sit down with our families, and they guide them through the process. Their life experiences, their professional experiences, their raising of the families, the saving of the monies, the putting together budgets for college. We've watched families over the years grow and benefit from the service. Won't you come join our team? Please feel free. I'm going to share one little tax story with you. And personally, I was involved in this one. Had a young lady, and she hadn't filed her taxes for 3 years. And we sat down with her, and lo and behold, her refund totaled up to $5,000 for those 3 years. And she was just going to leave it on the table. That money allowed her to actually buy a home. So there's people out there who need the services. Please, please, please give us a call, and we're here to serve you. Now, along with me being the volunteer recruiter for the Experience Corps program, I am an official driver safety volunteer. Now, driver safety is another program that AARP offers, and we offer driver safety classes, and we want you to stay safe. The AARP Smart Driver is the nation's first and largest refresher course designed specifically for drivers age 50 and older. For more than 35 years, this course has taught over 16 million motorists proven safety strategies so they can continue driving safety for as long as possible. After 50, everything changes. Our vision, our thoughts, the road changes, the rules changes, and this course allows you the opportunity to be updated with the innovative stuff that's going on. And after taking the course, drivers could be eligible for a multi-year discount on their auto insurance. So it makes a difference. On a fixed income, our expenses, decrease. So if we can reduce expenses somewhere, such as on our insurance, we can definitely keep moving forward. And you'll get the information on any new laws. I know my folks on the south side are not as familiar with the bicycle lanes as the folks are on the north side. So take the driver safety class. Now, we have engaged in the technology, and along with the smart driver class in person, it's now available online. With the AARP Smart Driver online course, you can complete the course at your own pace, whenever it's convenient for you, using the state-of-the-art technology. Now, the in class is actually 2 half days, 2 4-hour days, from 1 to 4 for 2 days. You'll come into the classroom along with other people like yourself, and we'll have the classroom. However, if your lifestyle is so demanding that that doesn't fit your schedule, it is available online. And when people ask me, well, why should I take a safe driver's class? Well, the AARP Foundation Driver Safety Program is designed to help you tune up your driving skills and update your knowledge of the rules of the road, for they have changed and there are some new rules out there. Learn about normal age-related physical changes and how to adjust your driving to allow for these changes. Reduce your traffic violations, crashes, and chance for injuries. Drive more safely and drive longer. We over 50 are driving just as much as we did when we were working and going to school. We're being caregivers. We're taking grandchildren to school. So we're out there. Shouldn't we update our driving skills? Don't you want to feel more safe and more comfortable in driving and transporting your family around? This class is designed for you to add to your comfort, to add to your knowledge, and to add to your skill set. And the potential of receiving a multiple-year discount on your insurance is huge. You can expect to learn about current rules of the road and how to operate your vehicle safely in today's challenging driving environments. You'll receive driving safety tips on making adjustments and common related changes in your vision, hearing, and reaction time. And also you'll learn about the new technology in these cars. These cars now are just full of technology, and they don't provide you with a DVD anymore, a manual. Everything is a download, and we're here to assist you with that problem. Now, and along with the driver safety class, we're also recruiting volunteers as well. Become an AARP driver safety volunteer and join our community. Join more than 5,000 AARP driver safety volunteers nationwide, teaching and organizing the award-winning AARP Smart Drivers Classroom Course curriculum. As a volunteer, you will organize and teach your classroom courses at your locations in communities, high schools, hospitals, libraries, community centers. Get all the training and tools that you need to make yourself a volunteer experience the best that it can be. Be a part of our local driver safety community of dedicated volunteers. Please feel free to give us a call at 1-800-616-9319. That's 1-800-616-9319. I became a driver safety volunteer because I felt that I could take this into my community. I could take this program and help my folks drive longer and drive safer in their communities. Now, we here at AARP, we are a volunteer-driven organization, and we depend on volunteers to provide these services in the community. If you're just tuning in, this is to our viewing audience, you are here with your host, O.S. Owen, the volunteer recruiter for the AARP Foundation, and we're constantly looking for volunteers. You can reach us at 312-660-8655. That's 312-660-8655. And that's if you're interested in being a volunteer in assisting kindergartners, first graders, second graders, and third graders in the Chicago Public Schools to become better readers. Now, question I ask is, how are you spending your time? Are you spending your time encouraging and motivating those to be the best version of themselves? Are you spending time in your communities, being a leader, being a pillar? Are you spending your time making a difference? We here at the AARP, we need you, and you can spend your time with us in making a difference in our community. The driver safety program has become very, very popular, and now with the online capability, we're reaching so many people. Won't you consider becoming a driver safety volunteer? You can reach us at 1-800-616-9319. 1-800 616-9319 if you're interested in becoming a volunteer. Now, we've talked about the volunteer. The health benefits that go along with volunteering are huge. It increases the purpose of life. It enhances your ability to stay mentally sharp and physically focused. It encourages you to continue to move. And when you give back, not because you had to, because you choose to, the feeling that you get in return is priceless. The lives that are impacted by your compassion, by your givingness. And in our Experience Corps program, we just ask that you volunteer 2 hours a day, 2 days a week, a Monday and a Wednesday, or a Tuesday and a Thursday, from the hours of 8:30 to 11, to make a huge difference in the lives of our students, our kindergartners, first graders, second graders, and third graders. For they're going to grow up to be seniors. They're going to grow up to be contributing citizens in our cities. And we need folks like you to make that difference, to have a hand in that. Just the social and emotional caring for our children makes a difference. The social and emotional caring for our seniors makes a difference. And the perks of being a volunteer, especially when you volunteer with AARP, we take you out on excursions, we go to plays, we have outings such as paint and sips, coffee and conversations, movies for grown-ups. We believe that social isolation shouldn't exist, and therefore we do everything that we can to keep our folks engaged socially, physically, mentally. We have a community of like-minded individuals like yourselves who share their thoughts and their ideas, not just with our students, not just with our seniors, but with each other. We've built a community of sharing and caring. Won't you come join us? Won't you be a part of AARP? We've been here now 60 years, and the lady who started AARP was actually 63 years old. And we, over 50, have so much to offer and so much to give. Won't you come and share some of your gifts and talents with us in making a difference and having an impact on this world that we live in? Our children need us desperately, more so than ever. If you're not reading at a third grade reading level by the time you're in third grade, that's imperative that you do that. We need caring folks in our schools. The teachers can't do it by themselves. The principals can't do it by themselves. We depend on you as volunteers. As we go into another tax season, there's so many vulnerable adults out there that are over 50 that need this service. Please come and let us serve you. Let us guide you through this process of paperwork and W-2s and 1099 as we explain the benefits and the new laws that are changing that will impact you. And if you have the ability and you have the capacity, the time, and the compassion, please consider being a tax aid volunteer. We do this in all over the United States. And our volunteers are committed, our volunteers are satisfied, and our volunteers are living fruitful lives, and they're striving. They're doing things that they hadn't imagined that they'd done before. As a volunteer, you make a difference in so many ways, not just in the lives of those that you serve, but in the life of yourself. And as we move into a new decade, 2020, perfect vision, think about us in your vision. Think about joining us in so many ways. These are just a few of the programs that we offer here at the AARP Enterprise. There's more. We also offer a program called At 50 to Work for Yourself. If those of you who are over 50 and you feel like you've always wanted to work for yourself, we have a program that will help guide you through this process and to help you determine whether or not this is for you. We do this in conjunction with the North Illinois Eastern University, and there's such wonderful folks over there. They're very compassionate, they're very understanding, and they're extremely knowledgeable. And they are an award-winning team that have guided folks through this process for the last several years. Please take a look at our website. It's the AARP.org, and look at the various programs that we have to offer. Once again, I'm going to reach out to you and ask you to consider volunteering with the AARP Foundation Experience Corps program. Here's a chance you get to make a difference in the lives of our young future scholars. Here you get a chance to share your life's experience. You've raised successful families. You've had wonderful careers. Who would be the best recipient of all that knowledge than these little people, our kindergartners, our first graders, our second graders, and third graders? The emotional support that you provide as a volunteer makes all the difference in the lives. Please consider taking the driver's safety class. If you're over 50 and you still want to continue to drive, this is the best refresher that you could take. And we even now offer the online capability of doing this. Please consider this. We want you to be safe. We want you to drive as long as possible. We want you to be the best version of yourselves. And we here at AARP are here to serve you. We encourage you to be the best version of yourselves, to take this time and be in the moment and open up your hearts and just see what a difference your life can make on the lives of others. I've been with the AARP Foundation now for over 3.5 years, and it has changed my life. It has made a difference, and I would love to share that experience with all of you out there. If you're just tuning in, you're tuning in to the AARP Foundation Experience Corps in your community. And I am the volunteer recruiter for the Experience Corps program. I'm also a driver's safety volunteer, and I encourage anyone and everyone over 50, if you're still driving and you want to continue to drive, to please consider taking the driver's safety class. I love the classroom experience, and that's where, as a driver's safety instructor, I'm in the classrooms. However, the online experience is just as fruitful as well, and you can do that at your own pace and at the convenience of your own home. And once again, as we get into tax season, please, we are here to serve you. Please use the services if you're 50 and over. We are professionals. We are well-trained, IRS certified, and we are here to serve you. And we're constantly looking for volunteers in all areas. Please feel free to go to our website and look around to see what's in it for you. And let me say this as I reach the end of my time. We are all caregivers. The first caregivers we are for ourselves, and then the caregivers that we offer our family and our friends and our community. The AARP organization supports caregivers, and we want you to continue to be well and take care of yourself and care for those that you're giving care for. So, once again, my name is O.S. Owen, and I am the volunteer recruiter for the AARP Foundation Experience Corps program. This is the program where we recruit those that are 50 and over to be tutors and mentors for kindergartners, first graders, second graders, and third graders in the Chicago Public Schools. The goal is that to have our students, by the time they're in third grade, to be reading at a third grade reading level. It's so very imperative that they are. In order to take those tests, the 7th grade reading score test identifies how well they have done from 3rd grade to 7th grade. And these are the reading scores that are going to get them into high school and on to college. Please consider in the new year, in this new decade, new ways that you can make a difference, new ways that you can support us in bringing better services to our students, to our children. Please feel free to reach me at 312-660-8655, 312-660-8655 for more information regarding the AARP Foundation Experience Corps program. I'd like to thank my phenomenal producer, the Black Butterfly, for he makes this all possible. I want to thank the folks at AARP Foundation and AARP for providing me with this opportunity to share this information with you. Until next time, my name is O.S. Owen. I am the volunteer recruiter for the AARP Foundation Experience Corps, and we'll see you in the community. Have a super fantastic day.